USD. All right, we see that we've been going down on a downtrend. All right, and here we're visiting this trend line for the 5th time, this daily trend line, weekly trend line. And today we ended up engulfing 2 days of price action, all right, off this monthly zone and even a 61 fib retracement. All right, so with this being said, all right, we did get, again, the trend in our favor. We have a strong support and resistance area, and we ended up having a nice, strong engulfing candlestick rejection formation. All right, so we can take an aggressive entry off this position, or if we want to take a conservative entry, we can wait for this next candlestick to retrace about 50% of this previous candlestick and potentially this support right over here. All right, so scaling down to the 4-hour, we can see that we were consolidating on this 4-hour time frame. All right, we ended up creating a double top, all right, and ended up breaking through. All right, so our moving averages crossed on the 4-hour time frame, and if we manage to break through this trend line, we can look to potentially catch it down to this target. All right, so it's about a 30 pip drop. All right, the risk to rewards isn't really enticing because your stop loss would have to be placed at least 50% in this area, or if you want to be more careful, I would put it on the top of this previous swing high. All right, and we can potentially see this 1, 2, third touch of this trend line catching price if it ends up falling down. All right, so our potential target 1 is 0.68500. If we manage to break this zone, we can see 0.68. All right, if we manage to actually stay above 0.68500, we can potentially see price break above this trend line and reach 69750. All right, so the reason I say that is just the higher time frames are looking bullish, and I don't believe the RBA is going to be increasing interest rates. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. All right, so again, target 1 would be this 0.68500 area. All right, and that's just playing with our technicals. All right, so this AUD, USD, Euro, JPY, this is a sell that we called earlier. All right, we've been in a downtrend for quite some time. All right, and again, some strong areas of support and resistance. All right, and just looking at price action, we can see that we managed to engulf this daily candlestick right over here, managed to engulf almost every candlestick in this zone. Okay, so a strong rejection. All right, and we can see we had a retest of 121. All right, and we said on ChartAddictsFX.com on the analysis page, if we manage to stay below this area, we can potentially see these targets getting fulfilled. All right, and if we zoom down to our 4-hour time frame, we can see we managed to break one trend line. All right, we had that break, retest, 61 fib entry in confluence with that psychological zone. So if we manage to break this second trend line, we can definitely see our targets fulfilled. All right, we can see that we have this 1, 2, third touch of the trend line in confluence with our second target. All right, so just playing with our zones, reading price action. All right, again, if we manage to stay below 121, we can see these targets fulfilled. But if we manage to break above, we can see these targets fulfilled. All right, so just playing the zones. All right, pound USD. Again, we called a sell on this one. All right, we saw that so again, off a higher time frame, we managed to break above our down trend line. All right, so now we were looking for long-term buying positions, short-term selling positions, and just reading price action, we managed to see that we were creating a double top. All right, and just zooming in on this last daily candlestick, we can see we had some indecision. All right, so we were able to zoom in on the 4-hour time frame. All right, and take this trade off a double top in confluence with the break of this trend line. All right, so our 4-hour moving averages crossed over. All right, signifying that sellers are in control of this market. And with that being said, we took the trade right over here, and I believe we're about 25-30 pips in profit. But again, we have our target areas set, so we just have to just be patient instead of sit on our hands. Okay, so this is pound USD, and if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to unmute yourselves or send a message in the chat. All right, so next we have USD JPY, and let's go ahead and go on the daily time frame. And all these setups, you guys, we sent on the website. All right, so again, on the daily time frame, we can see that we're testing major areas of support and resistance. Okay, we can see we have a lot of wick rejection in this area, and we managed to have a strong rejection a couple of days ago. All right, so we're still holding above this trend line, and we're squeezing, prices being squeezed in between this weekly zone and this trend line. All right, so we had a strong impulsive move to the downside, but price managed to bounce right back, and this candlestick looks like it engulfed almost 50% of this previous candlestick. All right, so again, we're just playing the zones, reading price action, and seeing what information we can gather. All right, so again, if we manage to stay below 108,750 and break below this trend line, we can see our target area right over here, 106,800 fulfill. All right, so again, if we manage to break above though, we can see these target areas fulfill in confluence with our trend lines, in confluence with Fibonacci zones as well, and in confluence with some key psychological zones. All right, so we just have to be patient and see how price plays out. I know we did have a monthly close that ended up closing on some indecision, so buyers and sellers weren't really sure what to do. All right, going down to the weekly, we can see our moving averages did cross over, though we did manage to engulf 2 days of price action, or 2 weeks of price action, I'm sorry. Though, again, if we manage to stay below this zone, we can look for selling positions. So, again, we just have to sit on our hands and be patient. All right, wait for a clear directional buy. Sorry, so same with AJ. All right, we can see. Oh, and I did mention on EJ and AJ, we did manage to close off a pin bar. So I think I skipped that earlier. So we did close off a pin bar. So I'd like to see some follow through. All right, so going back to AJ. All right, again, we can see that we've been going on a long-term downtrend. All right, but we are creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. All right, and again, we are testing some areas of some resistance. So again, we just have to see how price reacts around this area. So zooming into this 4-hour time frame, all right, we can see that we are testing this trend line for, I believe, the third time, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so this looks like a very steep trend. So if it manages to break below this trend line right over here, we can look to sell it down to the second trend line. All right, so again, just playing the zones. If we manage to stay above this monthly zone, we can look to buy. If we break down below, we can look to sell. All right, so just waiting on some follow through. All right, again, on the daily time frame, we did manage to engulf 2 days of price action. All right, price ended up retesting off a pin bar. All right, so we'd like to see if we have some follow through to the downside again. If we manage to break, all right, we can look to sell this down. All right, so this is AJ, and I believe that is it. Again, just keeping it short, sweet, simple. We do have a 8 p.m. educational call. This was more informative on what's going on with the pairs that we are looking at. And with that being said, again, we do have this posted on the website. And if you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact us. All right. So again, just to follow up with everything we said, we'd like to see a better entry for AU. All right. The reason that is the risk to reward isn't really enticing right now. But if we manage to come up about 50%, we can see how we react. Again, even if it breaks this trend line, we can see how it reacts. But AU, EJ, we're in the cells. We just have to sit on our hands. GU, have to just sit on our hands. UJ, right now it is coming back to this 108,750 on this 4-hour time frame. And again, just using our Fibonacci tool, we can see that is in alignment with the 61 fib. All right, and we can see our target area is in alignment with this 61 extension zone. All right, so this is a nice entry. Again, if you guys went through the boot camp, you guys know how we use our Fibonacci tool to find entries and targets. All right, so this is what we're looking for if we manage to stay below 108,750, 109 even, this zone itself. But if we do break, we can see 109,750. All right, you guys. So this is UJ, AJ. Again, break or bounce situation. If we manage to break, we can look to sell it down. If we maintain above, we can look to buy. All right, and I guess that's it. But again, thank you guys so much for hopping on. I appreciate everyone. Again, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. All right, very straightforward. All right, stay tuned for our 8 p.m. call, and any recap setups, signals, we'll definitely send it in the Telegram chat and on the website. All right, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. We'll catch you guys later today. All right, much peace, love, and abundance. God bless you guys.